the strongest point of this company is very efficient, very welcoming, very supportive, and also easy to register, and you feel like you supported all the way through the whole process.
I could say the strong points of the company is the rates, because it's really competitive. You can compare from one agency to the other. I know there's some agencies it's really high, but at last minute they get cancelled, which I don't really like it, because everything has been planned on my way to travel and everything to attend my book shifts, and last minute will be cancelled. I know it's a better pay rate, but I don't like it if it's been cancelled at the last minute, which I prefer to choose nursing personnel, because when I book it in advance, it's all in the system, it's all planned. All the staff are well informed anyway that there's a cut-off date and everything, and they're really helpful and submitting all the timesheets if needed, because sometimes you don't need a timesheet, you just have to ask the nurse in charge that you've actually attended the shift, and they will just liaise with the liaison manager so you can get paid weekly.
They're reliable, the people are approachable, and last but not least, they've got really good rates.
I definitely would recommend the website to the colleagues, which I already did, and talking to them, they said like, well, you know, in the beginning it's hard, but then it's getting easier. It's just, you know, like with anything.
With regards to my application online, I wasn't worried. No, I wasn't worried about security at all. As I said, I went on Google. I put in nursing agencies, and nursing personnel was the first one. It was at the top of the list, and because it had the hospitals that I were interested in, I went on, and it was quite easy to navigate, so I didn't have any problems there, and I would definitely recommend it.
I want to say, you know, first impression is very important, and this nursing agency did give it to us. Walking into the building, you've got welcome, big smile, coming to reception and saying, yes, good morning, how are you, you know, how can I help, punctuality, beautiful interview with the lady who supports you, reassure you for things, oh, no, please don't worry, you'll be fine, you know, these things, but the questions have to be answered, just make sure if we're the right people for the right job.
My coordinator, Louise, so it's very nice talking to her. I can see that we're going to have a very good work relationship. Getting all my paperwork together, I would say I normally have everything pretty standard. I normally keep a portfolio, so I have everything in. I've done that ever since, because I think it's quite easy when you're going for an interview, so you don't have to be looking all over the place. So I normally keep a portfolio anyway with my latest documents in there, so it was quite easy getting everything together.
I heard about nursing personnel because I went to a jobs fair in Birmingham, and I met with Catherine Patterson, who is the nurse manager for nursing personnel, and she gave me a big goodie bag, and she told me all about nursing personnel, and I was interested there in doing some interviewing for nursing personnel. So it was arranged for me very easily with all of the staff to come to London and to start some training.
I would recommend the nursing personnel to a colleague. I've actually been referred about 6 since I've started, and they are actually enjoying every shift as a feedback, because I still work with them in the NHS, and I always ask them, how did you find it, is it alright, because I know you've applied in a different agency as well. I don't get the shifts on the other agency, but in nursing personnel I always get shifts, so it's guaranteed. I will just give them my availabilities, and in the email it will be confirmed that I've got about 2 or 3 shifts in the weekend. That's really good as an extra shifts. And sometimes other agencies there's no shifts available in the trust that I prefer, because I just live nearby where I work now, and I get lots of shifts in nursing personnel, so I'd rather use and stay in nursing personnel.
I would highly recommend nursing personnel to any of my colleagues.